Day one, what it's kind of a carryover from what you guys have been doing the last 3 weeks, I suppose, but what do you see here today?
It's day one. We wanted to get some systems installed quickly. We have an inter-squad game on Wednesday and then games this weekend, so we're right into the meat of it quickly. The ice needs a little work, so that was a little bit of a hamper today, but that's normal at this time of the year. It takes a while to get it broken in and get it tuned up, but it's a feel-out process. The guys that come down, they were in a good spot. We also have 5 guys trying out. Some of them haven't been skating as much, so that's much harder for them to jump on a moving train.
So it seems like you have more bodies at the start, at the first day of camp, than you have in a long time because of Nashville's situation going overseas and all of that. Is that safe to say?
Yeah, a little bit. We're still going to get some more eventually, I would say, based on them traveling. We probably would have more sooner. Because they took 27 over there, so they'll have to get to 23. There'll be 4 more guys coming at some point, unless they get claimed on waivers or what have you, how that all plays out. But we did bring in some more tryout guys than usual this year to up our numbers because of that, and also to have a look at guys for the season. So when they go, if they're not successful here and they go to the East Coast League, then we know who they are and we've met them and we can bring them up and give them an opportunity.
That's important, especially this year. There's not a full-blown ECHL affiliate, so you're going to have to be picking and choosing from all over the league.
Yeah, so like Scott's we thought through that process, and he's gone through and brought in some guys that do different things. So we're protected in all areas of the game, and we want to get a look at those guys, plus the other guys that are here. Everyone's fighting for an opportunity and ice time. We're going to give everyone games and give them a chance to play, but we definitely want to build a little bit of a list so that when the issues come, we have people ready to go.
When you build the team here and you're starting off, do you kind of have lines? How set are they, I guess? You had a group out there today.
Yeah, there's no set lines right now. We're just looking at different things. We're looking at different things with the power play and the PK stuff we did. We want everyone in the first 2 days to get an opportunity in all areas, and that's the focus, so that they can show what they can do, and they all get a touch on both special teams.
So is this kind of everybody's involved in the first couple of days, and then you'll whittle it down maybe next week or even Wednesday, Thursday?
We're going to get through the exhibition games, and typically what we've done is the first game is usually on the road like this year, so everyone's going to get a chance to play in that game. Saturday we'll decide who we're going to play in that game, but typically that's been more of day one roster look on the Saturday. But we will have more players returning next Monday or Tuesday. So that will change our roster and the lineup from Saturday. So we're just trying to give everyone a fair look. They come in here, they work very hard. We want everyone to have an opportunity to gain ice, and we want to give the most opportunity possible for every single player. It's not always fair, but we want to do as much as we can so that their effort and their work is recognized.
How does this year compare to last year? When last year, didn't play COVID because of COVID the year before. Last year was really new, even though there were some familiar faces. Now it's not so new, but there are a lot of unfamiliar faces.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of new faces again. So we're having meetings, individual meetings, lunch meetings, trying to get up to speed with all the new guys, getting to know them, trying to understand what they want to get out of the season, what their focus is, sharing how we operate. There's a lot of things planned over the next 2 weeks. We have a barbecue at my house. We'll have the whole team over for that. We have the golf outing with Harris. We have season ticket holder event. We're going to do some other things. A lot of team building early, just so that everyone's getting up to speed sooner. We all remember our start last year wasn't very good. I believe our roster has improved from last year to this year at the start of the season, so that's a positive. But we also want to accelerate that with team building and make sure the guys are getting to know each other.
Back to, and one final thing about kind of a clean slate for everybody. You could have preconceived notions from what you saw in Nashville, obviously, the last 3-4 weeks and rookie camp and all of that stuff. Come down here, it's all a completely new thing, right?
Yeah, it's different leagues, right? So we did see players perform, and it was good. I really wanted to watch all the games and every practice to make sure that I was learning about the new players and trying to watch with my own eyes as opposed to reading reports or scouting reports that we also look at. But we want them to build their own opportunities. We want to see how they play and let their play dictate it. So we've told them all, it's an open field here. Let's see what you got. There are some returning players like Cole Snyder, big surprise. He'll be on the power play and he'll work net front. I know that's shocking to everyone that follows us, but You know, he's an elite in that spot. So that spot is safe for now. But everyone's going to get a chance, and that's what we're trying to do to make sure they can show who they are. They're comfortable enough to play like they can, as opposed to being nervous and trying to do too much or too little.